Bro, this guy is slow as fuck. How is everyone doing? How was Christmas for you guys? Bad? Oh, that sucks. Alright, let's go to the webinar. Alright, can you guys see my screen? Because if you can watch my newest Mr. V video. Oh well, too bad. Bro, can you guys see my screen? Yes? Okay. So, today we're gonna learn about System Informer. Okay? And you just go to Google, search up System Informer, downloads, and then you're not gonna get this one or this one. You're gonna go to the Canary builds. Then you're just gonna download the setup and let's see, install and just install it for them. Alright, so what is System Informer first? System Informer is why the Canary build? Because it has a driver, a kernel driver, and we need it. Basically, System Informer is a tool that we can use to dump the memory of services or apps or programs. Okay, all of these. We can see Chrome, we can see everything, we can see like a lot of things that are open on my PC. We can dump its memory with System Informer. And that is useful because we can see what each process holds. Okay, and we're gonna talk about the main processes that hold forensic value that we can use to catch cheaters, basically. Okay, so when you open System Informer, you need to open it as administrator. We need to see that this administrator. After that, we're gonna go to options right here. We're gonna enable kernel mode driver. We need this to be ticked. We click close and we restart System Informer. After we restart it, there should be a plus plus in here. Plus plus and then administrator. This is how we know we're running System Informer with a kernel driver. Okay, now let me disable it so we can see why we need it. For example, let me just do this real quick. You're gonna see access is denied. So we need the kernel mode driver. Okay. After you like turn the kernel mode driver on, we have a bunch of services that we can use or processes. The main ones are gonna be DPS, CSRSS. What if we get the error kernel doesn't work? You go to help, check for updates, and you do the Canary version. And you check if there are any updates. But usually if you just download it from the website, it won't have any problems. Alright, so the main processes are gonna be like CSRSS, and DPS. What if there's no update because no Windows version? No, that won't happen. It's in Windows 10 and 11. Like new Windows update? Windows 7? I mean, you're not gonna screen share someone. What do you mean new Windows update? It doesn't matter. It still should work. I mean, sometimes it won't work because of the new updates, but it's fine. If Windows first update, the kernel doesn't work until they update. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I get it. Sometimes that happens, but it won't be that big of a problem. The screen share is not loading. Wait, let me 1 second. Can you guys see it now? Yeah, okay. So the first process we're gonna talk about is CSRSS. This one right here. And you can see there are two processes in CSRSS. Why not PCA client? I mean, we're gonna get to that, but PCA client is not that useful. Alright, we're gonna go CSRSS. We can search it up, and we're gonna see two processes. And now, which one are you gonna use? The CSRSS with the lowest private bytes, you can see right here, the private bytes, is gonna be used to prove executions from .exes. And the highest bytes is gonna be used for DLLs. And we're gonna see that in a bit. For now, let's use the lower bytes, which is for EXEs. It's gonna be like this. You can like just double click it, or you can like right click and properties. You would go to memory right here. You're gonna go to options and you're gonna take these two away. Then you're gonna go to strings right here. And now what I like to do is just do 5, extended Unicode, and mapped. Are you guys following? Yes? Okay. And then you're just gonna click OK. And now we can see there are like 19,000 results, but obviously we can't like search all of these results by ourselves. So we can just click filter, and I have a regex, which is for the lower bytes, for the EXEs. We can do regex case insensitive, and we paste this in. Okay. We're gonna click OK, and it's gonna dump every like Windows path, and it ends with an exe. You can see all of those. We're gonna click save, and you're gonna put it in a folder. Let me create a folder. This one is messy. Call it SS1. Okay, let's call it SS2 then. We're gonna save it. And we're gonna get a tool from Sparkwin, github.com/Sparkwin. And we're gonna get path sparser, this one right here. We're gonna go to the spoken. I mean, I don't know. Say spoken. We logged. Yeah. You're gonna download the latest version. You're just gonna click this exe, and you're gonna move it to the folder. We're just gonna move it here, and we're gonna double click it. This is gonna appear, run anyway. Yes. And in here, do you want to scan for my Yara rules? You're gonna click yes. Oh, what the fuck? Do you want to scan for your own Yara rules? Just do no. If you don't know what that is, just do no. I don't think you're gonna use it. Do you want to scan for replaces? You're gonna click Y. Do you want to scan for DLLs only? You're gonna click no because these are EXEs. So you're gonna do YN, YN. Then just enter. And it'll open a notepad for the replacements if found. And you can go back to the tool and see that they're all signed. Nothing is suspicious. Okay. Now I have vape. We can see. Let me download it. I have an idea. Hacks, why don't I inject? Don't vape, it's not healthy. Okay, bro. Alright. So let's use CSRSS again. Let me refresh. So we can actually see what it would look like during a real SS. We're gonna double click, go to memory, options, strings, minimum length 5, extended Unicode, and mapped. Then this is gonna appear. You're gonna filter, regex case insensitive, and paste the regex. Wait, let me put the regex in here. Yeah, let me put it. All right, this one is for CSRSS lower bytes. This is for the EXEs, basically. We're gonna paste it in and save. We're gonna save it. Now we're gonna open path parser again and do YN, YN. We can see the replacements, and let's go here. We're gonna see, oh, sheet signature. What is this? Let's copy it and let's open it. Oh, it's vape. This is vape. We can ban. Crazy, right? And we can obviously see the not signed EXEs. Which is path parser. But obviously this is legit. But in general, if you see not signed, it's a bit suspicious. I imagine how fun the webinars would be if you got high. I don't get high, bro. Tech used to be high and do his webinars. Well, let's get this guy up. No, Jimmy,
Yo,
you're not speaking.
2020, bro.
Hello,
Please let me
Dan.
do that.
Do what?
Let me do a webinar where I'm drunk, bro.
You're gonna do a webinar or what, bro?
When I'm drunk. Like, please.
No, no.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now we moved on from the EXEs. We're gonna go to the higher bytes one, which is for DLLs. We're gonna double click it, options, go to memory, options, strings, and just do the same. 5 extended Unicode and mapped. And for DLLs, we have another regex, which let me post here.
Wait, 2020. What is
Gonna
that? Like
oh,
check sum, zero, check sum. And are you
what?
gonna do that? The check sum zero check.
Oh, for DVS? I mean, yeah, later.
Yeah, I bet.
All right, we're gonna do filter, regex case insensitive, and paste the one for DLLs. And now DLLs are gonna result in, like we can see, almost 300 results. We're just gonna click save, 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 and use path parser again. We're gonna scan for your rules. No, yes, and you're gonna want to scan for DLLs only. So gonna do yes. Uh, DLLs have a lot of replacements, so this is very normal if you see this. Now we can check the anything not signed. Uh, Obviously everything is signed. So let me grab a DLL that is not legit. Hold on, I need to download it. Wait. Where is the DLL? Do you guys have any DLL sheets? Forgot where I put mine. If you're Minecraft, then I'm a DLL. Oh, shut the fuck up. Do you want me to? Yeah, send me one, please. Alright. What the fuck is this? Bro, this is a rat. Bro, I swear this is a rat, Harley. Wait. Give me 1 second, guys. Hold on. Forgot where I put this.
Wait, 2020. Do you have that drip one? Remember when we caught that bypass?
Uh, yeah?
I swear we have it. It's in our DM somewhere.
Yeah, what is the. Why does it matter?
You said you wanted a fucking
Okay.
DLL.
Bro, that's not a. Drib is not a DLL, it was just spoofed.
Fucking and it's still a
Alright.
DLL.
Bro! Oh my god.
Oh my god, bro. You didn't even
Alright,
check
let's.
this USN journal, bro. Like you're so cooked.
Shut the fuck up, bro. Alright, let me run this DLL. Run. Right. Server 32. What is it? Alright, we run this DLL. This is null client. I don't know what this is, to be honest. Some shitty ass client. Alright, now let's refresh. Go CSRSS higher bytes, options, strings, 5, extended Unicode, and mapped. We're gonna filter, for the regex and save it. Path parser, yes. We're gonna do yes, no, yes, yeah. Let's skip the replacements and we're gonna look over this real quick and we're gonna see no client not signed. Okay. And now how do we confirm this is a sheet? We can like run it. We can like copy the path, use rundl32.exe and the path. Wait, I need to put it in quotes. If it doesn't work, which it won't, we're gonna use regserver32.exe. And we're gonna put the path and it ran. We can also use virus total, yes. We can use detect it easy as well.
Me
Let me show
personally,
you.
I use Tech.ac, the best screen sharing tool out there.
Alright, this guy is banned. Alright, what's the name? Oh, client. There it is. Let's put it virus total. But this is like gonna appear as legit because you need to view the fucking strings. But to be honest, you're not gonna find a DLL. But if you do, just use rundl32 or regserver32 and then the name of the DLL. And this is for CSRSS lower and higher bytes. The lower bytes, which is used for XEs, and the higher one for DLLs. All right, let's use the other one, the other service we're going to talk about. Why did no vendors flag it? Because it's not malicious. It's not that malicious. If it like didn't, if this didn't work and this didn't work, you're gonna use detect easy to view the strings. It keeps showing no valid paths found. Oh, did you do it correctly, Detective Salami? Probably. No, I don't think you did it correctly. You have to save the file as, yeah, p.txt or pass or search results. Let's get on with the interesting stuff. Alright, do you guys want to learn about PSA client? Wait, let me unban this kid. I need to unban him. Alright. Now let's skip PCA client for a moment. The second or the third process, Ashigai Hashi, which made a CSRSS displayed no strings at all. Oh, sometimes that can happen. Hold on. Sometimes CSRSS is gonna like black out, like system on Chrome right here. It's gonna look black. And in CSRSS that happens like 1 in 20 times, so you're gonna find it. And that's, you can't ban for it. It's not a she or anything. You would just use search indexer and how to make CSRSS black. It just happens naturally by Windows or by whoever is handling this. What's wrong with black? It's not gonna work. Okay. Can we manage with the filter again? What filter? Why did they not make it a different color? I don't know. The one with CSS the bigger. You mean the regex? I'll show you. Hold on. All right, let's move on to our third process, which is DPS. Okay. Now, DPS is a service. We can do this. This is DPS. I thought you shouldn't use regexes. Only in CSRSS we use a regex. Okay. And now, how do we filter for the DPS service? We can type DPS, which is like gonna show you 3 results. You're gonna find the one with the DPS, Diagnostic Policy Service. Or we can just do -s DPS, which is gonna show you Diagnostic Policy Service. You're just gonna double click, go to memory, options, strings. You're gonna do 5, extended Unicode, and mapped. You're gonna click OK. And in here, we're gonna filter. And you asked me like how to filter for regex. You can filter for regex here. Regex or regex case insensitive. But in DPS, we're just like gonna do contains. And we're gonna do exclamation mark, 0, exclamation mark. Gonna click OK. And this string shows you in boot executions, which is very useful. This also logs packed files. So sometimes sheets are gonna appear here, or loaders. And for a very long time, cold bypass used to log in here as 7z.exe or something. His loader would just be here for some reason. So for a very long time, you can just detect cold bypass by here. Is it patched? Yeah. It no longer appears here. This also shows packages as well, which these are called packages. The package name and then the exe name, but we don't have to worry about that much. Cold bypass catcher. Yeah, that doesn't work anymore. They got patched as well. Alright, the second string in DPS, you're gonna filter contains and exclamation mark, exclamation mark. And this is gonna result in a lot more results. I don't know why I said. Okay. It's gonna output a lot of fucking results, basically. And in here, this isn't gonna show you in boot executions most of the time, but we use this to prove replacements to files. You can see that this is my vape. I caught it, but yeah. We can also like catch spoofed extensions, but people don't use spoofed extensions anymore. So for SDPS, we're gonna filter for this and this. I don't trust myself with this. I look at looks like sheets when I don't even have any on my PC. I mean, you're gonna have to screen share a lot to know what is legit and what is normal. Can I leak code bypass setup? If you want, I guess. There's also a third string for DPS, which is hard disk volume, but this is pretty much useless. It can catch executions from other drives, but it's a bad way to do it, gonna be honest. It's not that good. So this is for DPS. And the third or the fourth process we're gonna talk about is Explorer. Okay. Now this isn't really useful. Explorer isn't useful that much, but we can still showcase it. We're gonna double click options, strings. We're gonna do 5, extended Unicode, mapped. We're gonna wait a bit. And the first thing we're gonna talk about is PCA client, which you guys goon over for some reason. We're gonna like Control C to copy it. Let's open this notepad and paste it. You can also do save and save it as a notepad. And PCA client logs the last 7 or 8 executables. So we can see update, Chrome, System Informer, and Notepad. But it didn't catch my vape, so yeah. This is not really useful because if you use Echo, Echo will show PCA client. And even Ocean, I think. Not that sure. Why don't you check image? Because image like isn't that useful in our case. Yeah, nothing interesting in image. We'll just reuse it, but in another process. Alright, the second string for Explorer, which is gonna be file, and then this. File. File, and the second string is PCA clients. We're gonna click OK, and we can see what they accessed. This just shows what I accessed, but it's not really that useful. Don't use this, but I'm just gonna show it. What if a guy restarted Explorer? You can just ban him if he restarted it. It's a ban. You can like restart any services like DPS. You can suspend it. We can restart any services, but it's bannable. What is the difference between PCA there and PCA and event log? There isn't really much of a difference. The PCA client here just logs the last executions, and in event viewer it logs what used program compatibility basically. Isn't a good idea to prove a restart? I mean, you can like look at processes restarting easily. Let's say I restart the Explorer. We're gonna double click, go general, and we can see when it started. And let's say I restarted the service. We're gonna look for when I started my PC, okay? And if you wanna see the boot time of the user, you're gonna go to users, and then here, properties, and we can see the logon time and the connect time. As you can see, they are the same. It's just a matter of a second or two. So that means I didn't restart it. Let me see. Let me just restart. Go file. We can see started 5 seconds ago. We can see the session. The boot time is not the same. It's like an hour. We can ban for that for restarted services. What do you have to rename a text for the thing to scan? You need to rename it p.txt or paths.txt or search results.txt. If you dump something like PCA client, when you save, it saves as search results normally. All right, do you guys have any questions about System Informer? What do you do as a screen share if the user has parental restrictions that lock you from doing the screen share actions, if they're fake or not? How do you how do you get through it? Basically, if the user doesn't have admin permissions or has like parental restrictions, we ban them for inability, which is a 2-day ban for the first offense. What should we check in the Java W process? Never do that. Bro, Java W process, you're not going to use it. If you use it, I will hunt you down. You can check Minecraft alts in Java W. Meh. That's all I use it. Oh, speaking of alts, let's talk about Discord. And now Discord is gonna appear in System Informer. We can dump it. We can do like a lot of things with it. But for Discord, you're gonna need the user's consent because this is an invasion of privacy. You can like look through their messages or anything like that. So we're not gonna use Discord that much unless they say it's okay for us to use it. And we can like check. And in Discord, we can check for alts, which is very useful. We can just like double click it, options, strings, do 5, extend the Unicode, mapped. Or do you Discord get alting? Yes. We can check all of their alts with this string that Jittery posted. We can do contains, case insensitive, and in here is gonna appear the my ID. Okay, we can copy. We can check it out. My Discord ID. If we do this, this is me. Like this is my ID. And if I had any other alts, they would appear in here with the ID. If they have more, we can just check each Discord ID and see if they are in the server. If they are in the server, we just ban for alting. If they are testers, yeah. I saw a guy with like 15 alts in here, and they were all in the server or just banned. Will this string work for browser strings, like if they use Discord on their browser? I don't think so. I haven't tried it, but I don't think it's gonna work. I mean, we can check Chrome, but obviously we need to ask for their consent as well. It doesn't work. Yeah, it won't work. We see a Rapture alt. Are you talking about the AI guy? Hide you on Maze? Was he the guy with like an AI voice? Oh, I don't know. Probably. Would they have? Probably. And this only works for the Discord app. It won't work for the browser. I don't know if there's a string for the browser. There maybe is. I don't know. Haven't looked much into it. I just know Discord has one. Simply you can get them to download Discord and sign in. But if they never use the Discord app, it's not gonna log it. It's only if they use the Discord app. Yeah. Oh, she got some attitude with an ass on her. Please pardon me. This guy is high. Okay. Is there a way to get it by through other applications? Oh, for the parental restrictions? Not really, no. Windows is just not gonna allow it. That's why we ban. For inability. Yeah. If it's fake, I mean you can like a software that I mean that's too much. I just ban them. I don't really like get on their PC and check they have a fake software that mimics that. Like they're gonna get banned anyways. So you won't know if they have a fake or not. We can just tell them to send a screenshot. That's what I usually do. And if they do send a screenshot, I just ban them for 2 days. Like at this point, just don't cheat. What if they delete and reinstall the app? Will it still show the alts? Uh, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think. Can you down Discord for question? If I'm testing on Chrome for you also. Okay, wait, let me. I don't wanna leak my alt. Hold on. Let me turn off streaming. Wait. Let me test it out. filter contains. Okay, it doesn't. Okay. Do you guys have any questions about System Informer, how to use it, or anything about it? Can you restart all? Wait. No, the beginning. Basically, the beginning is just CSRSS. The lower bytes is for EXEs. The higher bytes is for DLLs. We can just do double click options, strings 5, extend the Unicode mapped. And we're going to use regex case insensitive. Wait, let me post the regex again. Let me just copy it from my server. Easier. This is what I have, basically. For CSRSS higher bytes, this regex. The lower bytes, this. So we're going to filter for this. Okay. And then click save it, and use path parser. I don't read code. Bro, what? So when you parse it and then search everything on everything that's not signed. Yes. If there's anything that's not signed, I just usually check it out. Doesn't that take a really long time? If they have a lot of unsigned files. Yes. If they have a lot of unsigned files, we can rely on Yara rules. Let me just wait. Do I and why? Let's say, for example, there are a lot of unsigned files. We can rely on this. These are the Yara rules that got flagged. You can see this flagged like 4 things. We can rely on this. Do you just memorize this? I mean, I know the processes, but I don't know the exact predicts. If they have a lot, do you only use flags? Yes. Or sometimes it would just appear as a sheet signature. So like what percent of the time does this step take? It doesn't take a long time. It just takes a minute or two. Because you're gonna you have a lot of stuff to check for. We also have this regex, which catches spoofed extensions in TPS, but people don't really use spoofed extensions anymore. You can see it dumped everything without a .exe. Also, registry, mem compression, this one, and system, they are all normal, okay? These are normal. When you dump where is it? When you dump exclamation mark, 0 exclamation mark, you're gonna see, what the fuck? Wait. Exclamation mark, 0 exclamation mark. You're gonna see system, this thing, registry, memory compression, ELSA ISO, and this thing as well. There are also things called terminated threads. like in here, they just terminate it or they disable tokens. Once you search it, how do you know if it's a cheat or not? I just use VirusTotal and detect it easy. I just filter for strings. Our webinar is tied to the previous webinars. They have behind. Are the webinars still made to introduce something new? I mean, they're all independent, but holy finger. But you're like, you still have to watch them because they are needed. What can we look for? Diac track? In Diac track, we can look for, let me show you. Options, just dump it. We can also do mapped for Diac track, image, sorry. Filter, we can do like quote. This sometimes catches like commands. We can do like PowerShell as well. Like Diac track logs commands. See all this. And if I ran like a PowerShell script, this might log it. Did I miss anything useful? Yes. You missed the entire webinar. Once you search it, how do you know if it's a cheat or not? I mean, it's gonna be obvious, basically. And like VirusTotal, you're gonna see like vape.exe as a name. Or in Detect It Easy, you're gonna see like reach, velocity, whatever. How long left? Not much. Do you guys have any more questions? Also, I'm not gonna show you everything. Just in case you're gonna ask, I'm not gonna repeat. Okay, you can watch the webinar after. I don't want to? Oh well. Gonna have to attend then. How can I get personal coaching? It's, I don't do personal coaching. You can just like DM me stuff. Is this important? Do I need to? Yes. Is it possible to detect hex replacement? We can with DPS. It's gonna appear as different. What's it called? I forgot what it's called. Different completion dates, basically. Unknown does? I don't know if he's good at it. I mean, unknown loser assessor. Oh, jittery is recording is fine. Do you guys have any other questions? Are you HT3 assessor? What does that mean? Bro, why is this guy here? If you get tier tested and assessing, what tier would you get? High tier 5 probably. Yeah. Why are you teaching us? Yeah, sorry. What tier is 2020? We need high tier 1 tech. Tech is high tier 2? Okay, this guy's getting banned. Okay, but I can't. He's recording. No, he's recording. He's recording. I can't ban him. I mean, you have Sherlock, you can have Tech, Saxony, Phineas. They're all like really good. Yeah, I'm gonna ban him afterwards. Don't worry. Can you explain zombie processes? Uh, Zombie processes are like processes that have been zombified, which is an entire process on its own. But we can view zombie processes in here. Just wait a bit and they should appear. We can do scan, and these are all the zombie processes. I doubt anyone is gonna like do a zombie bypass or they zombify the process. They just do like hollowing, basically. What do I do if the guy won't let me assess him because he thinks I care about his family photos? You just like tell them you're not gonna look at his family photos and he can stop the SS at any time. You can like just tell them to you're not gonna look at it and they can stop the screenshot at any time. But I do. Okay, well you can't ban them. Like you're being but then he says no because he thinks I'm gonna kill his family. Okay, bro. How do we catch this bypass? Oh, Faker. Uh, I don't know if there are any detections in System Informer. Oh, I think there was like a network or something. We're gonna show Faker in Event Viewer. Alright, do you guys have any more questions? Repeat whole webinar. What about this bypass? This guy is getting banned. After, okay. I'm recording it. Okay, bro. Alright, do you guys have any more questions or any more questions? Yes, you can also record. Alright. You guys have a good day or a good night. If you guys have any questions, you can ask them in #chat.